Okay, I want to ask you about the rose. I see a rose on a lot of your clothing. So, like, what does that mean? I mean, we got roses right here. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. So, like, what does that mean to you specifically? And then why did you add it to your business?
Yeah, for sure. So, like, again, referencing the book of Tupac, The Rose That Grew from Concrete. Again, I was going through that hard struggle. I was going through that hard time pivoting, figuring out myself. And again, reading that book, I see like the rose is kind of like that light at the end of the tunnel, right? So I figure fear rising above, just like the rose had to rise above the concrete, right? So I was like, you know what? There's no other fitness related business that I know that has a rose with it. And so I'm like, you know what? Why not put the two together? Something that's a struggle such as fitness and bringing it together with something as beautiful as a rose. And I'm like, well, here you go. Now we got Fear Training and the rose as the logo.
Do you think the color of a rose has anything to do with like your decision to add it as well?
Not necessarily. My color schemes are pretty simple as far as just black, red, white. So I just felt like that was just a nice pop again. Again, just seeing the word fear in general, people's first instinct is to be scared. But then you see fear and then the rose, you're like, all right, well, let me take a second look at it, right? So at least that was how I came about it, and that's how I looked at it myself. So I felt like if I seen fear with a rose in that perception, I figured that maybe it would strike other people's attention as well.
No, that's what's up. Do you have any rose tattoos on you?
Not yet. So I am going to get my brand tatted on me, but it just hasn't happened yet.
Yeah. Man, I got your brand tatted.
He got it before I did.
Everywhere, man. Nah, that's what's up, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. We got a bunch of bars here, ranging from safety bars to Swiss bars, and a bunch of plates, weight plates. It's going to be more than enough weight than you'll need. Fully loaded cable machine for all the functional movements. Oh yeah. It's shirt off season. There we go. Here we're going to have our cardio equipment and all the necessary attachments that you'll be needing. Here's our turf area. So here we focus a lot on functional movements as well as weight loss. So here we have a lot of space where we can go ahead and run around, get our clients enough room to where we can go ahead and perform any movement that we really want to. You know we got to have the fully loaded mirrors. You got to look at yourself. You want to look good, you got to be able to see yourself, right? And this really is a dope upgrade that I had here at the gym, and everybody's loving it. All right, man, so how I'm going to end this Friday workout with him is that I told him he can choose a workout for me to do as we finish. And of course, he chooses squats. So I'm about to bust out these squats. Men, hit legs, please. Let's go ahead and bust out these squats, man. Let's go. As you're squatting, please do not squat with like the cushiony shoes like I'm wearing right now. And the reason is because you want your feet to be really balanced on the ground. So I'm not going to get in coach mode too much, but there you go. That's one thing. And number two and last point, make sure that your toes are pointed a little outwards and so are your knees. So let me show you, just like this. And make sure we get in that ass.
Top down.
To the
Pop it. The whole gym got to see.
full squats. Full squats on